What's up, y'all? Shuffle with our second episode of Run Review. This is from Goldfish, aka Aqua, who is a streamer. So if you want to check out their content, I'll have the video, and if I remember, I'll put the Twitch link below as well. And this is another Duelist video titled How to Not Play Duelist. And as always, I'm excited to see what we're getting into.
Hello, Shuffle. I'm mostly here just to give you an aneurysm on how bad my gameplay is, but also how garbage my luck is.
Oh my goodness.
Knowing my dumbass, I'm most likely gonna run into the warlord, but here, I'm just gonna... I like using Instructor Sahar because she gets the stress heal. Also, Sahar is my favorite character. I know one thing you're gonna criticize me is the fact that I use the same 5 moves and I also don't flesh. Just for you, I'm going to flesh.
Wait, what? Let me back up because I couldn't hear that too well. It's always okay to use your favorite characters, and I'm excited to see what happens with Instructress. I saw the hover on Abomination. Are we going Moribund? But if I don't hear quite what this is this time, I'll
I also don't flesh. The fact that I use the same... I know one thing you're gonna criticize me is the fact that I use the same 5 moves and I also don't flesh. Just for you, I'm going to flesh. And I'm going to run Reynold because he's my friend Cryptid's favorite character. Shout out to my fishy friend Cryptid.
Soldier and sword.
As I will keep my language at a minimum, but we're gonna be using Aggressor.
Aggressor?
Here.
Banneret, nice.
Where is Tenacity? This is the set I like running. I think it's silly. You're gonna see a trend with this. And then we're gonna run Vestal as, get this, Chaplain, because it's my favorite role! Junie, go bonk!
Look, Chaplain is the most fun that she has, alright? I totally get it, and this run's looking kind of spicy.
And to add even more insult to injury, I am also, where is Mace Bash? There it is. Mantra, yeah, sure. Sanctuary, there we go. And to add even more insult to injury, I'm gonna run my least favorite character, Alhazard, cause he's a ding-dong.
He's kind of a ding-dong. Can we take off Judgment, please? I see Judgment still there. I mean, sure, Vessel can end up in rank 3, or whatever, after some dancing. But, like... Dang. Also, we need to reroll this, please. We have a maxed out altar, we can do this. Please, for the love of the light, I don't want to see this.
And if I do curse, I promise that I will censor it on my behalf.
That's fine.
Yippee. Here.
On Warlock.
Here. Sure.
Oops. So, the moveset itself isn't that bad. Isn't that bad, like it's terrible. No, it's a fine moveset. This is a pretty...
Sure.
Normal... This is a pretty normal Warlock. So you get your range options. You have a 1 in 3 chance of generating unchecked power randomly. So, you know, you might luck out, hit at turn 2, but then also Binding Shadows can give you more unchecked powers. So, we don't need to use Chaotic Offering because we're going to generate unchecked power through the path, and then right here, which gives us access to stars, or the double stun. Both of these are insane, plus the Warlock damage bonus. Then we have Wyrd, for some reason, with 2 healers on the team. Although I would like to say, or not say, I'd like to see Vulnhex come in over Wyrd, just to get rid of, like, dodge before you blast something.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, you're kidding. You're kidding.
Roll it!
You're kidding, Alfrazad. You're kidding.
Roll it. Okay.
Yeah, you know what? He it's what he deserves.
Fine.
This is fine. This is fine. Sure.
Those are all okay.
Alright, let's go. Oopsies.
Bold to Mbach.
So, I think honestly, what I'm gonna do is I am going to show you the Valley fight. and then go through some regions
Forward
and
now.
then pick out the
Into
funniest
crumbling
region.
chaos of the
And by
world.
funniest, I mean what went wrong the most. Like I said, I'm chancing into running the Warlord. This is not by intention. I just run into him
Comforts are
every
exhausted.
Thursday. Not even kidding.
Ahead, only trial
Also,
and tribulation.
if my electricity cuts out, would not be
The
surprised.
bulwark
Has
of your
happened
denial
before.
is giving way.
I'll just detail it. I like starting with meditation because I'm pee poo poo brain.
Man, a lot of so far I've done 2 episodes. I really like the energy from the first 2 people, just because when I did the runs for DD1, people didn't talk. It just wasn't a thing back then, I guess. But like for this one, people are talking. It's actually pretty fun to engage with. So it's not required by any means, so I don't feel like you have to, but it's always fun. All right, got a phone call. Completely forgot where we're at. Somehow people talking in the runs, I think. So really cool.
Fishing for the token, useless as always.
Fishing for unchecked
setting
power.
up this, it's just because I like tenacity. I think it's silly. You're gonna see a trend of how I play this game. It's not, is it optimal? Is it silly?
It's okay.
Here. Do this.
They're playing so fast, too.
Oh yes, go bully her. Go bully her. Yet ready yet. Yet ready
Round
yet.
1, she got hit
Yet
3
ready yet.
times.
Gonna do this. Wait. Oh, we got a token. Nice. Nice. Wait for it.
Token 2?
Wait for it.
Nice.
Wait for it. Gina, go bonk. Yippee!
You know, I respect and appreciate going through an entire run and clipping out the highlights for review. That's a lot of work. I'm gonna be curious if this frenetic energy is happening on the mountain. I don't know if we get to the mountain. I could peek at it. Yeah, okay, we got a mountain boss. Let's see if it happens up there too.
Here. Set it on fire. Nice.
We have to pause the video a
Just for
lot.
you,
I apologize.
Oh, go Sahar. Go Sahar. And here comes Alfrazad from downtown.
This NBA Jam from downtown.
The past is gone. Let it die.
I'm afraid to say anything. I feel like I'm reacting after the fact, but
But for now, Shuffle, I'll see you soon when I find the funniest run.
okay.
And I'll make sure to send you the voice recordings of my commentary.
The familiar hearth crackles invitingly.
Oh, you got the
once
book?
again.
Whilst I did say I wanted to do this for fun, I also do want to get better at the game. There's a few things I want to get better at. One of them is to see how I can use Alfrazad better, just because I think he sucks. I just don't like his gambling heals. Everyone I know says that he's the best, but I think he's the worst, and he
I don't know who's saying he's the best. He's cool, but he is not the best character. Not even close.
also killed my grandma, but that's not the point. Another thing I want to get better at is using Sahar, just because Sahar's my favorite character, but I've noticed that you use Flash a lot, and Flash is actually my least favorite move on Duelist, just because I don't like how she gets rid of all the dodge, and
That only happens if it's not mastered.
you'll see later in this video where maybe I should have used Flash. Another thing I really struggle at is choosing which layer boss I want to fight, because I feel like half the battle in Confession is actually choosing which layer boss to fight instead of the Confession. And I don't know, I just feel like I'm only good at one of them and everyone else is just kind of there. I really hate the baby. Leviathan's my favorite. I know your video said that you would rather see like just a region or maybe like a few boss fights. I chose to choose one of my worst fights. I chose the layer boss fight and the Confession, which is probably the actual worst fight that I've ever done. That being said, if you do want to see the full run, I can email you. I still have everything, like starting from my first region all the way to the final one if you want to critique that. But for the sake of, like I said, making things short, I just chose a few of the worst ones and one good one.
Understandable.
I hope you enjoy the rest of the video.
Oh my god, thank you. That's so polite. I almost feel bad putting like criteria on it now, but I mean, if the rest feels like it has teachable moments, then you can just always chop it up and send in more. It's fine. It's mostly just doing the shorter highlights or like, a region or something. Those are mostly examples just to, for one, limited time, limited stamina, but then also as far as like the viewer, I don't know if viewers can sit through an entire run like that, but if I'm wrong and y'all want to do 4-hour videos, I don't know, tell me, I guess. I know there's gonna be like one person, I want to see it. I don't know. This is uncharted territory. In Darkest Dungeon 1, it would just be a dungeon because the dungeons took about, 15 to 45 minutes. I digress. Also, what the heck? Do we gotcha these? Or do we already go to the Tangle? Looks like we already did a region or two. Nux. You know what? I think I can see what region it is down here. Oh god, that was so fast. 3 out of 4, so we're in the second region after the valley. We have a ton of money, by the way. Do we get... Oh, the confession buff, right? We get 12 for coming here. Nice. Do we not have a pet? I don't see a pet on the bar. Let's see. We have 35 baubles. The Nux are pretty good for Sahar. And then looking at what else we have access to, maybe the Glimmers? Oh, we have the Guild Seal too. So Glimmers can be pretty good for our cash. And I think it's Obsession. So these, what are these? Shredded Decencies. They'd be pretty good for Exemplar. And then maybe the relationship items. That's a lot of spending, but it's all discounted. It's too late for a Sagier.
There's a favorite child, and her name is Sahar. There's a favorite child. There's a favorite... Oh, we need this.
Oh, that's a weapon. We can put the key on her.
There's a favorite child, and her name is Sahar. Is the Knuckles? The Knuckles is a weapon. Wait. Wait, where is it? Wait, where to put it?
Nice. 40% damage.
They're actually gonna do this. I know the pointer right now is supposed to do, like, just let me cook, okay? Let me cook.
I'm looking up here at, because we have the scrolls and we have Ray with Zealous and actually Holy Lance. That works pretty well.
Let me cook, okay? Let me cook.
We could have took off, I don't know, I think, Tenacity is like a fun button or something like that, they said, but we can take this off and put on Bulwark. And it would be pretty good.
Cook, okay? Let me cook. This would be really silly. Oh, this would have been really funny on Sahar.
Vestal Trinket. That thing's kind of a trap.
Oh, damn. That would have been really good. Oh, well.
Unironically, the Knuckles are probably the best pickup. Considering we have the key.
I'll take the fight.
Okay, I saw Pit Fighter in the
Because I feel
preview.
like I'm not showing how well I play. But by well, I mean like how good I usually play Sahar. Let's be honest.
It's okay, Sahar's a tough character.
I feel
Like, she's kind of annoying to team build around. She has intricacies. And if you stick to like meditation plus and just hit that, and that's like your whole thing, like meditate plus, feint to flip stances, get riposte, meditate, get more dodge and riposte, and just do that over and over. It's kind of a slower playstyle, but it's like really safe and consistent. If you want to do other stuff like flesh, disengage, boot, coup de grace, touche. Touche is actually a really good move. There's just a lot of other stuff that you actually have to keep account of. But she's probably the most difficult character in the game, but she's not like that out of reach, if that makes sense.
most of the times I was just sitting in the back line, just riposting. Can I use tenacity in 3? I can use tenacity in 3. Okay, nice.
Just looking at this, there's a case to put Ray in 4, so we get double Holy Lance going up.
I have a silly idea.
Okay.
But I think I am gonna actually swap Rain out to Banneret.
And
Good.
so they
That's right, we're
must
aggressor.
fall.
No,
I
we need
think I'm gonna
Banneret.
swap Rain out to Banneret.
There's no burn outside of like Malediction and Judgment, which we're not using.
This is why you're here to critique me, Shuffle. Because I'm bad at planning.
Well, the thing is,
This is
I mean, there's always a teachable moment somewhere, but Aqua, you're just playing hella fast. Like, I don't play this fast. So, like, when you play super quick, there are times that mistakes pop up just because consideration. Unless their mind's a freaking supercomputer, I don't know.
what I mean by, like, I don't like how in Darkest Dungeon 2, it's not building for the layer boss. Honestly, it's not building for the final boss. It's building for the layer boss, which I think is the most miserable part about playing this game.
You're talking about the mountain boss? Because if that is the criticism, I 100% agree. You know, on one hand, the mountain boss is only like 5% of an entire run. On the other hand, you have to kill the mountain boss in order to win. So the challenge becomes building a team for the mountain boss that can also get through all the regions, but it's still somehow fun to play. I'm going to spin my hands the other way. That's tough.
And I hope maybe in the future they get rid of that. I don't know.
Alright, so just right here,
Please don't knock her back. No!
Splitting damage here is not usually ideal. I think the Shaman's the best first target here, especially because it's ordained, and when it ignites, it's really just annoying between the Aegis and all that, so I probably just dumpster this thing first, especially with Holy Lance Flesh and all that, and I'd leave the Immolatus alone for later.
I went through all this trouble. Oh, amateur weapons, man.
We got a crit token. That's spicy. Oh, the Braggart proc?
Can I hit 3 of this? Oh, I could kill it here, but
I'd 50-50 into the dodge.
So I'm just gonna... Oh! Oh, yeah! You know what? It's fine. Oh, look at that. And the resist.
I used to think that move
And the
ignore
dodge.
blind, it
And the
doesn't.
hit.
It just... Or
This is why I
dodge,
love
it just
Duelist.
seems to hit through
Duelist
dodge.
best character, come fight me! Push him back? You ding-dong, that was the one thing you were meant to do!
Oh, the rank 3 on Handlight. That's pretty good. I forgot about that for Chaplain. Also, what does Chaplain have right now? We still have...
That was the one.
Okay, Judgment's gone. So in terms of a Chaplain loadout, this is actually pretty good. So we have Handlight to not spend Conviction, Bonk to spend Conviction, Mantra to spend Conviction, Frontline Administrations, of course, and then Sanctuary to proc Conviction. Or not Conviction, Mantra. So, a lot of good stuff happening there. Chaplain gets a somewhat competitive move set. I guess the first thing you do kick out is the Consecration, which kind of sucks. Consecration's really good. Alright.
Thing you were meant to do! Wait, she didn't clear the corpse? I'm a be real with you. I don't get the AI for some of these. Like, there's a corpse right there. It's looking delicious. Why doesn't she just cleanse it and punish me for making poor decisions?
Honestly, probably rather her do that than buff this dude.
Yeah, let's just do this. That's fine.
Oops.
Please don't.
This definitely should have been what you call it, an Abyssal. Because Abyssal would have killed her.
Let's just do this.
And the corpses don't matter for Pit Fighter.
That's fine. Please don't knock me back. Uh-oh.
It always does.
Oh.
It senses.
think this works because. What? You can't. Oh.
Oh!
Oh.
Ow! Actually, not a bad mantra turn just for the self heal.
Yeah, let's do that.
And try and heal Al too? I guess so, he can't be hit. Fly rises over and over again.
Oh, never punished.
Kill the Emolentist! Please!
Ah.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ!
no. Oh no, she'll be fine. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. She'll be fine.
Comes
She'll be
rarely
fine.
in
She'll be
these
fine.
times.
Yeah, you got a fat mantra coming right here.
She'll be fine.
Boom.
I didn't know
Dude,
he could
spammable
hit 3.
mantra
That's
summons.
dumb. I guess that's what I get for charging up tokens and not actually fighting him, huh?
Let me double check. It should be spammable, right? On Chaplain. I gotta find her. Either spammable or just like a 1-turn cooldown. Let's see. Mantra, Chaplain. Oh, cooldown too. Ew. Never mind, it's got the massive cooldown the whole time. I don't know, I thought it was spammable. It's kind of the one issue with the Chaplain mantra is it's set up.
I get the Heat of Junior. Darn it.
Do it.
Look, he got a 3rd. He might roll a 4th that he can't use. Going to the back of the bar like there's something to use there.
This is why I like playing Duelist. I like getting the dodge on her and just not getting punished.
Yeah, just
Getting punished
reposting's
is
fun.
a very strange way of describing it, but
Now this is a classic
ouch.
Duelist loop.
Oh no, that's really bad. That's really bad.
We're
Can you
fine.
heal?
No! Kill it!
Oh, let's go.
Health impeccably timed.
Oh, he's bleeding. Who's next?
Measure
You
out
alright?
your violence and apply it judiciously.
Okay, so the reason to kill it right there, even though it has death armor, would have been you hit with a weak token and you knock off 1 death armor, and then if it swings into Duelist, she knocks off another Raposa and she takes like 4 damage. But you know, every time I say that something else is probably better, and then some asshole like Occultist rolls a crit 44, I look stupid.
Oh no, it's on cooldown. I'm sure Al can fish for a crit.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady stances.
How is it that? Oh, it's got the accelerant stack.
Oh, that's really bad.
It's like, how is it that fast?
Oh, perfect. That's fine.
Dude. Okay, I know they talked about their luck at the start of it, and I don't think any player's like too unlucky or whatever, but my god, that is so swingy between like the double nat crits out of Pit Fighter, like 2 turns or whatever, like 2 hits in a row, and then you get the guaranteed crit, understandably, because it's a double unchecked power, but like crit 44, crit 30? Like, what?
Look at that. Never punished. I think I'm gonna actually put this one in the video just for you, Shuffle, because
Greater
that was
threats
really
await
bad of
those
me.
who dare.
You know what's funny? It really is never punished, but like the biggest advice so far is just slow down. Slow down. You know, a lot of the turns are autopilot if you have enough experience. I understand that, but like some of the time it's okay to just slow down and process something. There's no clock.
Ooh, I have a silly idea. I actually think I'm gonna leave this one in the video just because I think this really shows how, like, I can understand one thing I should not have let happen, which is the fact that I let the big guys stock up on tokens. The other thing is that I don't really get to show you what I wanted to do, which is I wanted to have Reynolds move to 2. So then I actually have something to do with Sahar, Touche, back and forth. Junior's still in front, so we can run the full Chaplain set, and Alharzad sits at the back like a payload princess.
You know, actually pretty solid game plan there. So if you don't want to use, for anyone watching, if you like Duelist but you don't want to use Flesh, having a dance partner, like this has been a thing for both games where it's like, especially Crusader, because he's so slow, he's actually an ideal dance partner. So if you have like Jester, Highwayman, anyone that's like forward one type of thing with Holy Lance, so just be other person goes first, moves in front, Holy Lance, resets, other person moves forward, Holy Lance, and it's so dependable because of his low speed that having something like this where you have Touche in this case, you can just spam Touche over and over, which is a pretty solid move on its own, but you have to deal with the movement effect, and this mitigates that. So I think she's Instructress too, though, right? Actually, let me go back and see if is there any, does Sahar come up in this?
The other thing is that
Instructress. So the thing is too, we don't want to dance with Sahar if she's Instructress. We're not really using this. This is a different way to use Instructress. Let me say it that way. Like there's every time I'm used to seeing Instructress or playing it, it's like put on again and Ruthless, and then just camper in the back and just throw buffs and like poke stuff. But seeing it this way, where you just use part of the kit, I mean, that's something, it's actually kind of clever to use, you know, one tool of the kit and then play her like a normal duelist. You know, that's definitely something I think needs to be explored more for like these paths and stuff. You don't have to use everything it gives you. You can just use some of it.
Payload print.
Oops.
The cache, I think.
The cache.
Don't need. Oopsies, I didn't mean to do that. It's fine.
We didn't need it.
We'll be fine. Alright, layer boss time. Oh, right. We need to swap out items, that's for sure. Okay. I'm gonna be real with you. I know my dumbass is gonna absolutely get stressed out, so I'm just gonna go. Where's the bathwater? There it is. Bathwater. Let's just put Alfrazad.
The holy water is really good in this fight.
Honestly, the fact that I have two amorous people makes me not really want to run herbs.
Yeah.
Because all the like this stuff. Oh wait, this hits 1 and 2. Okay. I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Got the compass too. God
yes.
dang.
So we're running the bath water. Alright. Before I start, I'm gonna like just do a bit where I pause and be like, "Hey, this is the thing." Just because I think there might be a bit of context.
Yeah, that holy water would be really good for the blind and the vuln that the boss throws out. Especially on Occultist. If he gets blinded before a star's turn, you can still chuck it.
Hello, Shuffle. I'm about to do my layer boss. I've decided to do Leviathan because it's my favorite one, and I like being silly.
Bloodthirsty!
So to run off the team, I currently have my Instructor Sahab, which I know is not optimal because she runs better in 3, but she's not really doing anything. Trust me, this will be important. I'm thinking of structuring her to antagonist later, but for now I'm running Gnarly Knuckles and the Armor Key because Riposte is my bread and butter when it comes to Duelist.
Of course.
With Junior, I'm running Chaplain as my main tank. Yes, I know it's unconventional, but it's very funny. I'm running.
I got nothing against it. I know there might be haters out there, but I think after the buffs, I think Chaplain's a pretty solid punching bag in terms of literally just standing there getting hit in the face and tanking it. It's kind of like a Poet Leper almost. And the other thing too, what's really cool is as Chaplain, her conviction tokens stack up stun and move res. So I think it's like 5 or 10 per token. I'm pretty sure it's 5. I gotta check now because I'm so flipping curious, and it is 10. Yeah, okay. So 10 stun, 10 move res, actually really insane for this fight. So when she gets with the anchoring charm, so this actually pairs very well. So when she gets stacked up, she's gonna have 85 move res. Good luck pulling her ass under.
These two just because I'm banking on the anchoring charm, just her not moving. Al is there because he's my least favorite. I found the tinderbox and I found sacred scribbles, so and I found a Greek fire grenade, so I'm gonna make him burn stuff. And then Reynold is payload princess with the banner, and I found this, but I also found the nautical compass.
Yeah, that's insane.
And I gave him some stimulants, so he's gonna be our support. I know this is not conventional, but it's very fun.
That's the important thing, right? You know, it's like a review, critique, whatever. Important thing is always to have fun. I will always advocate for having fun. If it's suboptimal, stupid, or whatever, but you enjoy doing it, then do it. It's okay. That's not specifically for Aqua here, because they obviously don't care. They're having a blast. But I mean, just for anyone else out there, the only time you really need to like hyper min-max optimize and really care and sometimes not do things you find enjoyable is if you're doing like some kind of challenge where you just need to meet the need of what's happening. But for all intents and purposes, just do whatever the hell you want. That said, I like seeing the rallying cry on Banneret, just because I use that from time to time, and I think it's not like that good. It's not even probably good at all, but it's satisfying when you see like a movement turn coming, and then you know, root the entire party and just take it.
This will go either really well or really badly for me.
This is a den of absolute.
Do we have Flesh Master? Because that's, or just Damage Master, I guess. Besides Al. Okay, Flesh
Oh
isn't
right,
master.
and I forgot to specify. Junior is currently amorous with Reynold and Sahar. He's respectful of Alfazad, but Al woke up and chose violence and is envious of Reynold. So
He's envious that Junia friend-zoned his ass.
please get stun.
Nice.
Haha.
Only the
I'm
bosun in the middle
gonna
stun.
provide a bit of commentary here, just because you did say you wanted a bit of commentary, so I'll try to not talk as much. I have a nasty habit of yapping.
It's fine. As long as the commentary is like on point, you know. Man, there's so much talking up to this point. I feel like it's empty if I don't say anything now. I'm in a weird spot. That's all right though. So the one in 3's dead, which is nice. Got shadows. Got a queued up stars for next turn. Nice. Oh, is it not mastered? You get shoved around. Dang, that sucks.
That's not good. That's not good.
That's fine. Oh, unless it happens twice. Okay,
Oh, that's
dude.
really bad. That's not really good.
Girl out here with 65, 75 move res or whatever getting thrown
I
around.
can hit 2, so I can use how to do this.
Oh, we should have killed the 1 and 2.
Oh, we can nuke someone, I think.
The only reason is because the 1 and 2 can stun. Which I guess it chose not to do, but the ones in the middle can stun. But if they're on the like 1 and 4, they can't.
According to wait.
You can't stun you.
Stall. Kind of want
Maybe
to
the stall 4?
Yeah. Just let me cook. Let me cook.
Oh, I see. I see.
She
I
can
mean-
use mantra. No, no.
Wait, she can't
I
use
think
mantra in the back,
honestly
can't she?
just let me cook with this. Let me cook with this. I know this is not ideal, but I have an idea.
Where's mantra? Oh, she can use it in the back. Okay.
I'm sure he wanted to kill this. Let's do this. There's a reason why I'm not doing this. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I wanted to heal Reynolds' stress, but I guess Junia had other ideas.
It was too funny though. Look at this.
Let's do this.
Like, we have all these defenses. We have a guard, we have dodge, we have block. This dude is back here, the only person with taunt. Like, all these yellow tokens across the board, and he's back here like, hit me. I'm burning.
There's a reason why I'm not. Never mind. I wanted to heal Reynolds' stress, but I guess Junia had other ideas.
Just want to pop him.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
bit
no.
sketch.
That's the big boy. I don't like the big boy.
Oh, this is
There's
a great
also a
turn one, yeah.
grandma in the back.
Dude, the
Wow,
Warlock
I was
dam-
like really hitting those. I don't know
It
why.
worked! The double burn! Warlock damage is fun though.
1, 2, and then
Yeah. Send it.
I'm concerned if he's gonna make way, so I might actually do this.
Understandable consideration. However, make way is only, I think, a 25% chance on turn 1. So it's a rarity. And we're leaving a lot of damage on Fishmonger by doing that. But I respect the bet hedging for sure.
I'm
This is
sure
when you make ways on
nothing
turn
will
1. They
happen.
look stupid.
Uh-oh.
That move needs
Let's
to
get
do
him
2
stressed.
stress, by the way. Okay.
Oh, okay, never mind.
He'll do it turn 2 now.
Ouch.
Honestly, though, I don't expect people to know that the rate of make way on turn 1 is, like, not normal.
That's fine, I think.
Lance it. Lance! Please! We don't have another chance to kill this thing.
Please leave him alone.
We've guarded there, I think.
Leave him alone.
Boing, boing.
Oh no. Oh, they resisted it. Okay, they're very nice, very nice. Oh, I think I actually might pop the bathwater here. Just because Reynolds is getting a bit stressed.
Oh yeah, just send that into the. I was
Nice.
gonna say into big boy, but I guess never mind. Meditating.
Wait, who
again.
has the bathwater? Oh, Junior has the bathwater. Okay.
Oh, it was barnacles. I was like, why
You
you
take
bleed?
turns. 1, 2, here.
That's an interesting glitch. It lets the halo looks like it doubles, like it duplicates, and then hangs on for a while.
You take turns. 1, 2, here.
Right? Kind of looks like there's 2 overlapping, and then they stay there forever.
Damn, Al's really getting stressed. That's not really good.
It's okay if we were using Instructress as the normal variant where she just parks herself in 3 and throws buffs. We don't have to do that, obviously, but this is where Instructress is actually really good, because getting damage bonus for stress points that you have, stress always happens in this game. To the time, that buff is like 20 or 30% damage. You know, obviously I don't throw it if someone has 1 stress, but like it's usually like 20, 30%, even higher damage. In this case, it's like 70.
Also, we're like on very dangerously on like low light. I'm gonna nuke it.
This is probably a bonk turn because we have all 3. Oh wait, no, we're blinded. Never
Dangerously
mind.
on like low
We just got lucky. Then we Death Sword.
I'm gonna nuke it. I think we can kill it with this. It's not ideal because Reynolds already like half health, but we kind of have to.
I think you heal a little bit between layers for not running like Hateful Fire.
Okay.
Sweater?
This may sweater. Oh, this may ooh,
Those are pretty good.
perfect. But this might make or break the run, so I'm kind of a bit concerned.
The trophy not stellar, but not bad. I mean, it works against the boss.
Yeah.
If we had bleed. God, I really think that this. I'm looking at what's been happening and what we've seen so far, and all things considered, the way that Aqua's playing is fine. But just looking at what we have access to, like Bloodthirsty on Occultist, And we have Chaplain and Instructress. Another alternate way to do this would be park Sahar in 3, Al in 4, and dump Consecration of Light on him, plus the Instructress damage buff. And he would be churning out like 40 damage burning stars every like 1 or 2 turns.
Oh, now I remember why I hate this fight. This fight stresses you out like so quickly. Oh, we got a token. Okay, you know what?
Yeah, this fight does
Why is it?
a lot of things.
Why is it these two he's talking? Here, Payload Princess. Honestly, I'd rather he target these two. I'd rather he target Sahar. I say that as he may pull her in.
Alright, we 100% should guard Sahar with Jay. Just because she has like 70-something move res. Or 65. Although, Duelist has like base 40 for some reason.
Stop fighting.
Probably kill the hand. Should definitely be killing the hand.
I'm gonna try to kill the head. I hope he doesn't... Uh-oh.
Or is this? It
Look at
never
that.
mattered!
And the move resist. And the crit.
Bro, this is the swingiest game of Darkest Dungeon I've seen in my life.
Oh, that's not good. And the riposte.
Never mind, you just rush it down.
Please don't pull him in. You
Oh
know
no, he's
what?
in rank 4.
All according to plan.
Star's the boss at this point, just rush it down, yeah? No.
Oh, he's gonna stress him out. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Can't
I think
stun him.
maybe after I
Oh, does it not use the unchecked power until it's mastered? Interesting.
because I don't want to guard him with Junior just because yeah, Jinx is really coming in clutch.
Oh yeah. There it goes.
Uh-oh. Oh god. We need to
Bonk
save
it.
her.
This road
We need
cannot
to save
be
her. We
walked
need to save her. There we go, one shot. Never punished.
My goodness.
Never punished. Look at that. I can push her back. And everyone can take turns hitting the
20
line.
damage to Touche. What is happening?
A master
Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Wait, this fight went kinda easy.
Easy game, dude. Just crit. Just crit. Just crit,
Alright,
forehead.
Junia, take it home. Wow, this fight went really easy. Was
Right
not
away.
expecting that. This
Eager
is
to
the
try his
smoothest way this team.
There are 2 ways to do that fight. The first is to kill the hand. You know, kind of space out your damage, plan your turns, make sure you kill the hand, guard the eye targets, and, you know, try and leverage a turn advantage. The other way to play it is just to crit 4 times and just blow up the boss and not care. That works too.
I don't get it. This is the
loathing
smoothest this
of
fight has
base.
ever gone. I'm gonna be real here. Wait, do I want to make any last minute adjustments? No?
Well, it's that
I'm
fire
sure
grenade.
we'll be fine. I'm sure everything will be okay.
The collisionist cathedral.
We don't have full
malign temple of the
armor.
Iron
We don't get that
Crown.
block token on turn 1. Yikes. Now we get a boss fight. Spoilers if you haven't seen Act 3.
I hate this boss. I think it's the worst.
Love it.
Oh right, I wanted to target Junior.
It's so much
Just
better
because
after
the way I play it is I put all the scene tokens on one person, and
changes.
everyone just kind of survives with the skin of their teeth.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh,
Okay.
buddy.
So, just starting off here. The key to like progressing phase 1 is to check which eye is going first, because these are the biggest, and this is the middle, and then they get smaller down to like 1 eyeball. And so, ideally, you want to kill the one that goes first every turn until, let me say it like this. turn 1, you pick the one that's going first if you can hit it, because the first one will always try and use events or whatever the move is to put scene tokens on you. And it will do that until one of them hits. So if the first one misses, the second one will do that until one of them hits it. And then they use their second attack. When they use the second attack, the eyes grow back. So right here, because, you know, we just blew these two up on turn 1, and we can't do anything else, this one's going to use events or whatever it is, and then this one's going to grow back to 3.
Did you do that? I think the way it works is that if
Glare?
Yeah, this is why I hate this boss, because they keep like just gaining, like, the thing. It's really frustrating.
So it ends up, the follow-up to that is like, the first turn, you want to pick the one that goes first and shrink it. Because they get faster, the smaller they get too. So it kind of helps you get through them like that. So the one that goes first, you hit it, it shrinks down to medium, and then next turn you kill it. Like, you just all in it, get rid of it, and do it that way. So this first part takes usually like 6 to 8 rounds.
And it just goes crazy.
This one's gonna go back.
That's so horribly frustrating. Yeah, like, all of Alphazard's hard work is now gone. Not that it matters, but...
This kind of sucks because we don't know who's going.
With a big dude.
Well, that's perfect. Actually, just leave it alone. Don't even touch it. So it happens when they have damage over time. When it shrinks, it'll lose the DOT, but they also skip their turn. So this one essentially is skipping its turn right now, and it's going to guaranteed shrink. So I would really like to check the turn order here. Like, mouse over whichever this one is and see if it's the correct one.
Let me think. If I flash here, meditate. No, I wanna make them hit Saha. So I think honestly the safest might actually be to touche back. No, that puts Reynold in too. So don't know if it's safe.
This is a tough turn, honestly. If you want to go that way with taunting and dodging, actually Sahar is really good for this. So this turn here we could use touche, and then she's fast, so next turn hopefully she'll go first, and then we can meditate again. We don't get the riposte though.
This? I know this is a bad idea, but I have an idea.
Or build your own touche or meditation plus. My bad. Is it the first one going? Like in rank 1? Oh, it was the rank 4. Oh, and it missed! That means that the next one's gonna have to use it.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Oh man. Yeah, this fight can be a nightmare.
I don't lose the scene tokens, do I?
When we're always swinging.
Yeah, I don't.
You have to check turn order for this fight. Because all 3 of these grow back.
Oh, this fight is so frustrating. Yeah, all my hard work, all gone. This is why I hate this fight.
Yeah, just backing up a little bit, because there was the start of this round, this had burn in like 1 HP, so it was gonna burn and shrink down. We could have left it alone. And we didn't. If we were gonna hit this, we'd have to pull it with Demon's Pull and then like lance it or something.
And it's just gonna stress me out. And I forgot whose eye belongs to what.
You have to check the turn order.
I'm just gonna keep doing this till they hit a burial here. I don't want them to hit. There we go.
Shrinking it down. Repose is actually a good answer to this. Wait, that's fine, because that one's gonna... Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen that. I didn't realize that if it misses, it'll just do the thing.
Yeah. They'll do it until one of them hits. So it's what? Events,
detect, and observe.
And then after one of them has hit that, then it's going to be glower, glare, and whatever there is. The other one is.
Okay, if everything is timed right.
Glower, glare, and glaze?
Cooldown yet. I don't want to put Reynold in 3, so I'm going to have to do this. The little one's going next, right? Nice.
Okay. You know, as I said, there are many paths to victory.
Oh, jinxed. Get jinxed, ding dong. Pop.
No, it's gonna grow back. There's actually a good Demon's Pull turn coming up too, unless you just use Abyssal. Our team is so fast. Touche. Does Touche move up? This is a great Touche turn.
I can kill the little one.
I can do that too.
Right? Oh, why is he bullying him? Okay, now everyone has scene tokens.
Oh, that's kind of bad. Alright, we got smoke bombs.
Okay, this is gonna go very poorly.
Alright.
You know what? I did.
Okay, so it's a wave-based fight, which means if we kill the boss, then it's going to transition to the next phase, the next wave, but the boss won't get turns when it comes in. So we can try and set this up where we kill it and have 2 or 3 turns to react to it, which we technically can right now. Al just has to hit pretty hard on this, which I don't think he can do, although he does have strength.
I was concerned about not having good content for Shuffle. So now he can see me and say how much of a bad player I am.
Not that harsh. Do people think I'm that harsh? Alright, since we went that way, we need to stall out. We're not going to.
Okay, here it goes. Here it goes. I hate this fight. I think this fight is the worst.
Where are the smoke bombs?
Every time you get a scene token,
Smoke bomb.
everyone
Smoke
gets
bomb.
blue. And everyone has scene token.
Because if we smoke bomb, it's not, it might be hold once, but when it hits Limerence, it's going to, wait, she's out of scene token, so I might try and hold. I was going to say, when it hits Limerence, it's going to target everyone that has a scene token, so we have dodge and stuff, and if it misses, it's going to remove a bunch at one time. I'm really curious to see how this goes. This is crit rate! Yeah, behold.
Oh, this is why I don't like this fight as well.
Definitely guard up or, yeah, handle it. Get rid of the vuln.
Oh god. I mean,
The
we got
Jinx
Jinx.
blind.
It's the thought that counts.
We have to throw a
let me think.
smoke bomb.
I'm sure. It's Junior that I'm worried about, just because Junior's our main tank. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Savor it.
Oh, it hit through it hit the 12-5. No.
Oh, that's not good.
Man, Ray could have dodged that. Oh, now it's sped. Oh god.
Okay,
Oh, it's
hold
so
on.
bad.
What do you mean resist? Oh
Pass heal.
no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. We're
Pass
so
heal,
boned, we're so
please.
boned. Junior's gonna die.
Just pass heal. We gotta hope for like a resolute at this point.
Ah, there's nothing I can do. Junior's so boned.
We'll lose 2 here. Oh, the suppress! Hold up! The
Wait.
suppress tech!
Oh, you're kidding. Out of all the times. Oh no, riddled.
See, we could have pass healed and saved that. I forgot about suppress. Because Sahara had so many tokens, so went for it.
Greatest test of
Our
all.
Jinx Reynold, it was locked, dude.
Alright. This is what I get for getting scene tokens on everyone. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's not good. You know what? This is content shuffle.
It is content, but I'm sorry for your
No,
loss.
it's fine, Alherzad, you'll be okay. Here. I have an idea. I hope she lives long enough to see this.
It takes too long. This is the one. This is the reason the mantra for Chaplain
This is why I
isn't
hate
like
this fight,
super good, because it takes too long to set up.
because you'll just constantly... This is why I always run Leper in this fight.
Leper.
Oh!
He will drift.
I
among
forgot
the
he was
stars.
burning.
Once again,
Bro,
And I don't think
oh,
I
this
have a
is...
heal.
We're dead, right?
precipice.
God, we started out so strong.
Here. They'll survive. I'm
It's
sure
really
they
the
will.
domino effect of not healing or not pass healing on Ray, because we would have had an extra turn to help mitigate a lot of this.
This is why I hate this fight. This fight is the worst. I guess I can solo it with Duelist. Yeah, I don't
She
know if
can.
that's supposed to happen. I guess we'll just... This is where Duelist shines.
You know, Duelist can solo this. Like we're kind of joking about it right now, but if she's Instructress, so I was gonna say if she was Wanderer, she would heal off her post in aggressive. So every time we got back to it, like it'd be very hard to kill her through dodge plus and riposte with self healing. What does she get in Instructress for a post? Oh, she gets regen, but on a killing blow. Boo. Yeah, so Duelist has a finite amount of life.
The most we can do is just have Junior tank each blow. Or
You
at least
also
just live long enough
probably
for Salah to do
guard.
something. Ouch.
Hold fast. For who
Or
knows
guard
what
Duelist here
lurks
too,
in the
just to prevent her
beyond.
from getting any scene tokens.
Yeah, I don't plan this fight very well.
Sweat-soaked brows.
It was-
Unsteady stances.
It was actually not that bad at the start, you know, kind of fumbled through phase 1, but it ended up working out. You know, the opportunity to kill all the eyes showed up. But I think not spacing out the phase 2 transition to the next turn. Was it the next turn? Let me go back and look. But yeah, okay, so it was here. And was this 34-12 4 minutes ago? What happened? We just kill it, right? We just bonk it.
Oh.
Yeah, so not spacing this out to making it so we get like 3 turns to answer FF when it comes in, and not smoke bombing like immediately, coupled with not pass healing, really made it so when the thing is with RNG is like it's gonna happen, but the mistakes or good plays leading up to it mitigate it or enhance it. So it's like if a couple things in terms of RNG go wrong, like, you know, the extra scene tokens and stuff like that, our best bet was to try and play against it early and slow it down there. But because of that, now the RNG went from like bad to just absolutely brutal and possibly run ending, because there was a couple things that admittedly may not be that obvious to take, that if we took those, things could be different. We could have 4 people alive right now.
That's what.
Exhaustion
Oh
takes
wait.
hold.
Just based
No,
off
but
like
that
3
goes for my
choices.
dodge tokens. I don't think it's worth it.
meditate.
Just because like
Yeah. Right now, the best path to victory here is Duelist meditates and what is it? She does meditation and feint to just try and dodge tank through this. The other thing too is with Instructress, I don't think we really used any of the Instructress stuff. Like we had Ruthless on, but we couldn't use it up front. So as fun as Instructress is and stuff like that, it didn't do anything because I never had the chance to. So if we played Wanderer, no joke, our chance to win this fight with Wanderer is actually pretty high. You know, I would say in the neighborhood of like 40%, just because we can dodge tank and then heal off her post.
I think
Steady yourself.
Well, let's see, maybe, you know what? Pass heal. This is a pass heal and pray for a resolute, because it'll keep her alive for like 1 more turn. Although she has picked up 2 stress right there. She may do it anyway.
well we got a resolute. Oh, I was just joking. I was just joking. I was just joking. I wasn't expecting to get a resolute.
Probably should have sent a bulk at that point. It's the most damage. She ain't living much longer.
Are we back?
Nope.
Certainly not.
Are we back? Death's Door.
This is why this fight sucks.
Yep. Just faint med,
Yeah, we're just gonna
faint
tickle it
med
till
till
he
the end of
dies.
time. Try and bait out like a suppress. You know, might stretch out Vestal living for like an extra turn. We could win this. Got a very real chance of winning this. Vestal's gonna be dead by the end of it, but pretty
Put her
solid
out of her
chance.
misery. Oh my god.
Limerence. Limerence. Just med. Med. Med.
Leave her alive.
Actually, wait, no, we have, riposte and dodge up. That's fine. Pass heal? Pass
I
heal!
think she's dead. I think she's totally dead.
Just give her an extra turn, because you get the suppress.
Oh my god. How is she not dead?
Oh, don't they get DBR from Resolute? I forget. Our bus may fall off, yeah. So because we always get a guaranteed behold.
I think it's because the fact that we have seen. Oh, there we go. She's not gonna resolute a second time, is she? Yeah, there you go.
With how this has been going, I kind of expected it.
Yeah, Mantra's got
Pass
no more
heal.
cooldowns.
Pass.
Let's do this. Oh, that was not expecting that.
Not that it matters, it hits way too hard, but that's just so funny. Suppress, that's what we're hoping for. The
Do you
more
think
it's
Red Hook is
suppressed.
gonna fix this, by the way, Shuffle? The fact that.
Hold on, let me go back a little bit and I'll listen. But if FF sticks in the loop of Behold, Suppress, Limerence, if it does all three moves each turn, it almost can't kill us. Because we have Mantra, and then Pass Heal will be up. There's one turn where it's going to get scary, but man.
Do you think Red Hook is gonna fix this, by the way, Shuffle? The fact that I think the point of Suppress is to get rid of tokens, but
No, I'm very happy that Suppress you can still dodge because it pretty much makes this fight all about blind stealth and dodge. And I think that making it ignore dodge would be just not fun. Like, look how exciting this is because we're able to dodge tank, suppress, and all that. And riposte it. Maybe it shouldn't trigger riposte, you know? But, actually, I think it does damage. That's why it does it. But, like, if it ignored dodge and just stripped it off every time it did it, then this fight would have ended like 4 rounds ago. But now we're having like a really exciting moment because there's a bit of RNG, but also we've identified like the one way we can win this right now.
the lesbians come in clutch.
Huge! It's not going to suppress now, I think. Actually, you still have 3 tokens. God, if only this cleansed the bones, dude. The bone is what's keeping her
The
dead.
lesbians come in clutch.
Once again,
Bro's just critting.
terrible precipice.
I think the best part is that Junior has no positive tokens. Oh wait, let's do this. Because we get repulsed.
We get the taunt now.
No, we don't. No, we don't. We don't get repulsed.
I think the taunt forces it into suppress. She's gonna live this turn.
Just live long enough. Just live long enough.
No, she's not. She is gonna live because it's gonna be. Oh wait, is it suppress one more time? Need 3 positives.
Conflict.
Faint. Yeah, get the positives back. We'll hold hopefully one time. Ass heal,
How is she
suppress.
not dead?
Resolute number 2.
Junior, go.
This is amazing.
I was terrified.
Ah.
Girl, she's not dying today, and we appreciate that for her. I think she's dead though. I think she's so dead after this.
Limb.
Oh,
Bro,
oh,
she-
Junior.
She lived for so many turns. Good job.
I think I'm gonna choose this with Duelist, I just realized. Cause, Sahar just has a really good dodge. I don't think it's gonna hit him.
Yeah, there's gonna be a couple turns where you have
You
to
know
get
what?
hit.
This is...
I think the
it's
saddest
stuck.
thing. is that Ray died with 2 smoke bombs on him.
Okay, there we
that's
go.
not
Nice.
good. Actually, I guess it's fine. May as well get it.
Wait, was that my last medi? Oh, I just popped medi. That's not good. That's not good at all.
Just gotta hope we can survive and kill it.
Oh, okay. It really wants to go.
That's fine.
Oh, just topping my tokens, you bitch.
Okay, the limb didn't crit. The limb's gonna Death Door here, though.
I think I've gotten a taste of my own medicine. Oh, that's not good.
Now, Duelist has to outspeed this thing with minus speed from Death Door, which you might be able to do.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, the daze!
Oh, that daze actually screwed me over.
Why does it daze, Red Hook?
Oh, bye-bye.
Just so many ups and downs. That was exciting. We got so close. Unironically, Wanderer Duelist may have clutched that.
No, I had such a good run. Okay, I gave Shuffle content. That's unfortunate.
A lot of content.
I don't think this team is very good, but I had fun doing it, that's for sure.
And victory will come.
Oh, there's your content, Shuffle. I hope you enjoyed the video.
I did. Again, I'll link Goldfish and Aqua's thing down under the vid. But that was exciting. That was a lot of fun. That was a good finish. And good job taking a team that wasn't... Honestly, it was very suboptimal in a lot of regards and almost clutching out a boss. So that was very cool. Overall, definitely, like I said before, slow down a little bit. Consider more... Just consider like the long term of how the run's going to go when you pick paths and stuff like that, because Instructress pretty much didn't exist for that entire run. Banner, it existed. It did things. Chaplain did things. Warlock did things, but Instructress didn't do anything outside of like Wanderer Duelist. So it could have been useful. I think. I mean, we didn't see the entire run. Anything else? Putting this part in after going through the video again because I don't think I directly touched on it enough. And, you know, besides like just the sporadic commentary. So in terms of getting better with Duelist, there are 2 straight up ways to play her, which I might have mentioned in the video. One is to do what was happening in a lot of the video, which was meditation and feint and just rotating those. The other is... For the team that we ran in the video, we shouldn't be using Instructress here. This could have been, like I said, Wanderer or Antagonist. Just because of how the way it ended up playing, because we didn't really use this at all, at least that I saw. So, the ways to go about it are to think of which style with Duelist you want to do, and then deciding what attack you're going to use the most. If you're going to use Flesh the most, which myself and some other people do, then you have to have a team where someone can go in front of her every turn. So someone like Hellion that can also mobilize herself, Man-at-Arms with Rampart, Duelist Advance, Lunge. There are quite a few things to do. Or you can use Jester with Battle Ballad and push people up front over and over. If you don't want to go that route, so no Flesh, then just having Touche and using it as like a dance move is possible. So you can not upgrade Touche, so you never go into a stance and you can just spam it the whole time like Crush. That's one thing. I don't advise it that much though. Another is still having some kind of dance person or just someone that doesn't really get disrupted by her. So like Abomination and Man-at-Arms again comes up, Jester, Highwayman, Grave Robber. Kind of the usual suspects, no pun intended with the game's like team names, but people that can just have a lot of options in wherever they get displaced to, or they can move around with Duelist and it's still helpful. So you can spam Touche in that case. If you're going to do something like that, I would recommend Antagonist. And for Instructress, you need like a buff target. So for this run, as we were going through it, we could have swapped off Flesh, camped her in 3, and spammed the buffs. Especially because we never mastered this. I think that was a big thing in the video from what I saw, is that a lot of the damage moves weren't really mastered, at least originally. And I'll go back and check here in a sec, but those are just some early tips. Moves to normally avoid. Disengage is like only if you're going to go up against Riposte, or if you really need the effects, depending on like the path. Preparation, this is best for Flesh, because usually you prep into Flesh and then, you know, go stab them for a bunch of bonus damage. But if you're not going to do that, then usually you don't take this. The boot, this pretty much is for antagonists, just because you're looking for the stun. Otherwise, frontliners have some pretty good move resist. You're not going to be kicking them back repeatedly. Plus, disrupting most enemies in Darkest Dungeon outside Occultist don't really matter too much. And then Flick is very situational. It's not like a terrible move, but, you know, you have to go, I'm going into the tangle, everything has block, I'm going to put Flick on, and then, you know, get through the stuff, the block tokens. So the best moves that she has pretty much are Flesh, Meditate, and Feint to an extent. Feint's not like a stellar move, but you can rotate your stance. And then next was Al. Oh, and Chaplain's always cool. But, Al. So we had Al has red as Warlock. Actually, let's go through the moveset. This actually isn't a bad Warlock set. Okay. I think this is what ended up being in the video, and this is actually pretty solid. I thought I was gonna have to change some stuff, but maybe not. There are a couple things to do with Warlock here, and Binding Shadows being our other unchecked power token generator is pretty cool. So we can random into one, and then like Binding Shadows, get the second one, then throw stars. Or get the double stun if this is upgraded. So this is actually a good trio right here. The team had Ray, Crusader, and Vestal. Right? So having those two, we don't need Weird. It's just not worth it. Especially outside of Ritualist. This is not a good heal. And the only reason it's like even passable is when it's mastered, and especially on Ritualist, because then at least it heals like up to 2/3 of your life. Another thing, not that I don't think this came up, but with Occultist, if you do have to use Weird Reconstruction, you don't want to do it until someone's... You want to do it before they hit Death's Door. You never want to hit this when someone's actually dying. You want to hit this to, you know, patch them up if they, you know, take a crit or something like that, just because it's too dangerous at low health. And it was the same way in DD1. So for this Warlock, I would actually keep these 3. Possibly this. I mean, this is always a good move to have. I'm not sure how often the team needed it, but, you know, it's okay. And then if we're not running Weird, I definitely recommend against running Weird. Then running Vuln Hex is always a good extra option because it gets rid of dodge, and it applies Vuln, and if you mastered it, it applies or gets rid of block too. So it's a very powerful move to just strip off defenses for the team, or if they don't have block, you give them Vuln, so if you get stars next turn, because it generates randomly, you can throw it at that person. Otherwise, I think the last thing was to pick a lair boss. As for getting better at using Flesh, it just depends on the team. You need someone that can get in front of her or immobilize themselves in the front. So Leper with Bash, toe-to-toe Hellion, Man-at-Arms with anything, and that way she can just hit it every turn. And if you're going to be using Flesh, you got to master it early. Like, damage moves are good early mastery targets. And then finally, choosing a lair boss really... Let me go back here. It depends on the team. So whichever one you pick is a combination of 2 things. One, the mountain boss you're going against. So do any of these trophies help in that fight? The other is what's easiest for your team. If the trophy won't make too much of a difference, then you just pick whichever one your team can beat the easiest, and you do it in Region 3. Depending on the trophy, like if you have Harvest Child Region 3, and you don't want like Rancid Feast because it might kill someone because it puts blight on you, then don't do a Region 3 because you might get it and be stuck with it. So good Region 3 bosses are usually Librarian because it dies pretty fast at that point. Levi's okay, but some of the trophies may not help you. But General is the other one. So if you need a Region 3 boss, it's Librarian or General if you don't know what else to do. And I think that is it outside of the other critiques, so I don't go through the entire video again. Although I do want to see what Sahar's, what is it, loadout was. Yeah, so just looking at this here, we have no damage moves mastered. I need to go back and look at Occultist, but again, I don't know how much mastery came in over the course of the run, but she really needed one of these to be mastered by the end, and we didn't have that. Let me go back to... Where's Occultist? Is everyone dead at this point? Well, it's just him. We have a healing salve. Okay. Yeah, the other thing I noticed again when I was editing was the pass healing. Like, we needed to be hitting this. Because it's very helpful. Stretches out some turns. You don't really care about meltdowns at the end in terms of, like, affinity. So as long as you don't get, like, Shattered Will doing it or whatever, as long as you win, pretty much. So it can help stretch out resources, keep people alive longer. This turn in particular was very, very troubling. Oh yeah. The mastery targets were huge in this run. Because we have a Warlock Occultist, which is all range damage. We have no range moves upgraded. We have Binding Shadows. So if you're not getting a ton of mastery, take more fights, take creature dens, clear out layers if your team is like really hot and they can do it. And where's Ray? I see like 5 mastery on this whole squad. What happened? We did use one smoke bomb. We didn't use one when it came in though. Radiance is just not... It's just not a good skill. So definitely some mastery targets here. Could have made this a lot better. Let's see, where's Vestal? Chopping through and seeing FF. Alright. Was this here? Okay. Junie got like the most mastery. So we had like what, 2, 4, 5, 11? We got 11 mastery this run. From the looks of it. And I understand them going to Vestal. That's like one of your favorites. I totally get that, but for this run, we needed damage on someone else. Like, our damage dealers had no mastery on damage, so we're gonna struggle by the end. Especially, like, look how close it got. This is about, what, 70 HP? 70, right? You see it again? It's 60. It's got 60 HP, 55 after that riposte. This boss is dead if mastery got upgraded. Or if damage attacks got upgraded. Because as Chaplain, Vestal's not doing a lot of direct damage. You know, she's like a frontline support. So we had the support abilities leveled up, which was fine. But then we gave her like upgraded Handlight and Mace Bash, which we didn't need. Because I don't think we pressed it that much this fight. So yeah. I think the list of things, I didn't mean for this to be so long here at the end, but what I'm boiling this down to was we needed some extra mastery, and we needed it in our damage dealers, and then some of the ability changes that I was talking about for those reasons, and this team could work better in that situation. So I think the other thing too that was kind of unfortunate is we're using a flesh Duelist in a team that had 3 people that wanted to be up front. Let's go way back. Right, so Chaplain wants to be up front. Banneret can be in the back, but we were using Holy Lance, so we could have still ran frontline Banneret. And then we had Duelist with Flesh Spam, who also wanted to be in the front. And no one could push her out of the front once she got there. So Flesh was like a 1 or 2, probably just once. Like, it seemed like we were pressing it once a combat. So for this team, if you want to run it again, definitely the suggestions I was talking about before, and then make this antagonist. If this is antagonist or rank 3 instructress, this team would have worked way better. In fact, instructress and rank 3, throw your damage buffs onto Occultist. He's going to be throwing out like 60 damage crits, like no problem. So that's the critique, and that's everything. So I'm going to get back to what the rest of the video was, and awkwardly just cut this in because there's nothing else to do with it. Yeah, I guess the last thing is just the boss. Because there are like 3 pivotal choices on the boss, besides, you know, just having a cleaner phase 1. There are like 3 pivotal things, which was, I think, that one pass heal, the smoke bomb use, and some of that could have changed how that fight went. You know, like, just from what happened, probably weren't getting out of there with everyone alive, just perfectly honest, but switching up the way some of those tough choices went, then, you know, maybe 4 people would have been alive longer, or RNG may have happened and still killed him anyway with the Death Store, so. But if they were able to live a couple extra turns, and then everything else happened as it happened, then that might have been a win. Also, we didn't master Flesh. Flesh makes it so you don't get the dodge removal when you're in defensive, so. Unfortunate, but really awesome. Good submissions so far. Really enjoyed the 2 we've had. I got 2 more to get to. And if you want to submit your own run, as I always say, it's in the playlist. It's the first video that has the rules. Just put it on YouTube, send it to me in Discord or like some other social media. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.